Alright guys, how's it going? It is Thursday the 2nd of January 2020 and you are watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. Right, I wanted to mention this actually. Again, I keep an eye on the Liverpool Echo. I like to see what they're talking about. And I just thought, I don't know, this one stood out because it's about Timo Werner, obviously. And, well, not obviously. What I mean is, it's not obviously about Timo Werner, right? What I mean is, because it's about him, it stood out to me. Does that make sense? I saw his name and I was like, hello, I want to see what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I read this, right? I'm going to read it to you word for word. This isn't a dig at the Echo or anything. I just let it. So Timo Werner has long been linked with a move to Liverpool. We all know that, don't we? Right? As well as several other Premier League clubs. It looks like Manchester United could now be in pole position to sign the striker, but they may have to wait until the summer before they get their man. That's because of RB Leipzig's transfer tactic. According to Express Sport, right, that is, of course, the Daily Express newspaper, right, the German club are set to emulate what Chelsea did with Eden Hazard, right, or Eden Hazard, whatever you want to call him, last season, where the Belgian was allowed to leave for Real Madrid in the summer instead of during the winter window. However, Werner is so often linked with a range of English clubs, there's no guarantee he'll head to Old Trafford in the summer. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I have read that and I don't understand what it means. All right, I know you're going to sit there. If you sat there and understood what all that means, just like from first thing, like, I've read it twice. I read it a minute ago and was like, I'm going to mention this in a video, and I've just read it again, and it just doesn't make sense to me. So let's have a look. I've clicked through to the Express newspaper website, right, which is horrendous for football news, in my opinion. It's not something that I would ever pay attention to. Well, maybe that's harsh. What I mean is, this publication, right, is it is renowned. I would say it's one of those that will clickbait the Liverpool sign £100 million striker, and then inside the actual article it will say Liverpool have signed a striker. He's 11 years old, and there's a possibility he might be worth £100 million one day. That's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking about this. Like clickbaiting. It's so difficult online now for these are mainstream media organisations, and they have to clickbait people. So never mind blogs that do it, all right, where it's just like a football fan that's trying to make a few quid or something, right? Even if you look at KopTalk, you won't see me clickbait people. Sometimes people will say that's clickbait, but that's because they're a bit short in the head, right? Because you can only have so many words or characters, if you like, characters, as Brendan Rodgers would say, in the title. So when you put like a headline on KopTalk.com, you can only have so many for it to then appear in full when you share it to Facebook and Twitter, for example. So the original article might have the full thing, but the one that's shared might be missing one or two. Honestly, guys, I have to deal with these people all the time. That's why I have no fucking patience for these people. So you can understand, like, when maybe you get like daft football fans or whatever trying to trick people because they're trying to make some beer money or something. But the media organisations are having to do it because it's so difficult to generate advertising revenue online these days. So they have to do this sort of stuff, and I hate it, mate. And I was thinking about it recently, like back in the day when I started KopTalk in the late 90s. You didn't have clickbaiting because most of these websites didn't even exist. Most like media organisations didn't have an online presence. But we did have a form of clickbaiting, and the older fans will know what I'm talking about when I mention like teletext, right? The premium rate numbers on teletext, 0898 666, and I don't mean the naughty ones, you know what I mean? Like, call me now, 0898 636 636, hear me moan. Now I rang one of them once, right? And I rang it, and I'm thinking, oh, all right, here we go, hello, all right. And she's like, hello, well, I haven't done any of my ironing, I haven't done any of my washing, and I haven't done it. That's not the kind of moaning that I was hoping to hear. Do you know what I'm saying? But we got clickbaited back then because it used to flash on teletext. If you don't know what teletext is, you Google it, Wikipedia or something, I don't fucking know. And you used to have your remote control, and that was the only way you got to get news before the internet, really. little bit. Even when the internet was in its early days, you could still get these things. So we used to follow games online on teletext, guys, and the page would change maybe every 30 seconds, and you'd be sat there like, say, Liverpool 0, Tottenham 0, and then it'd refresh, and you'd be like, Liverpool 1, Tottenham, you'd be like, yes! Do you know what I mean? It was what a weird way. You've no idea how fucking lucky you are if you're a young pup today, I'm telling you. No idea whatsoever. Anyway, they used to clickbait us on there. It'd be like, on these numbers to get you to ring in. And I used to do it for my peoples. I had a mailing list first of all, and then I had the website. It became a website. And people used to say, they'd be like, I've seen this thing on teletext, Dunk. It says Liverpool signed £7 million midfielder or something. And I used to go, don't worry, leave it to me, I'll sort it out. Because I thought I was providing a service. Do you know what I mean? So I used to ring these numbers up like a div. And it'd be like 10 minutes of complete waffle about something else. A bit like one of my videos. And then right at the end, it would get to that story, and it would have no bearing whatsoever on the flashing headline. So we had clickbaiting back then, but so today this is teletext, but more advanced. And anyway, so I can't remember what I'm fucking talking about. So what was I talking about? All right, Timo Werner. So the Daily Express is not a publication that you should ever believe. It's the sister paper or publication, if you like, to the Star newspaper, unless so much changed, or it was. I think it still is. And there'll be nothing in here whatsoever. There'll be nothing. Express Sports understands. No, just stop reading at that point, guys, please. It's like the Metro, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go over it again. Timo Werner has long been linked with a move to Liverpool, as well as several other Premier League clubs. It looks like Man United could now be in position to sign the striker, but they may have to wait until the summer before they get man. That's because of RB Leipzig's transfer tactic. The German club are set to emulate what Chelsea did with Hazard last season, where the Belgian was allowed to leave for Real Madrid in the summer instead of during the winter window. I still can't get my head around it. However, Werner is so often linked with a range of English clubs, there's no guarantee he'll head to Old Trafford in the summer. This is on the Echo website. I don't even understand what it means. Now, guys, right, I've got to be honest with you, right? If you know me, right, you're lucky. No, if you know me, you'll know that I'm going to have I have a real problem processing a lot of stuff in my head at once. Honestly, I'm not a multitasker. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a multitasker. Don't get me wrong. If I'm watching a decent vid, all right, and it goes into a boring part, I can scroll down a bit and look at different thumbnails and then come back up again. That's about my level of multitasking. But when it comes to like where you've got to place somewhere and then think about it to make it make sense, I can't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe you guys, and I'm also a bit, I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything. I can remember stuff from like when I was like 10, 15. Like if you said to me, do you remember that game when Liverpool played Arsenal at Anfield in 1987? I'd be able to go, oh yeah, and I remember the exact, he passed from here to here, and and that happened. I can remember that. But you asked me something about what happened at the weekend, the last time Liverpool played, and I would sit there and I'll go, I can't even remember who fucking scored. What's that all about? Does that mean I'm genuinely losing it? Am I, guys? I like to laugh and a giggle, but does that mean like my head's gone? Seriously? It does bother me that sometimes, like. But then I think, what do I need to remember anyway? Does it really matter? Because there's enough snotty twats online that'll pull you up when you make a mistake anyway. Anyway, we do digress. Timo Werner has long been linked with a move to Liverpool. So this is the headline here, or the little note is Timo Werner transfer tactic. He's long been linked with a move to Liverpool, as well as several other clubs. It looks like Man United could now be in pole position to sign the striker, that may have to wait until the summer before they get him at their man because of this super transfer tactic. The German club are set to emulate what Chelsea did with Hazard last season. So right there, see, this is what I mean, right? So I've got to remember this bit. What they did with Hazard last season, where the Belgian was allowed to leave for Real Madrid in the summer instead of during the winter window. However, Werner is so often linked with a range of English clubs, there's no guarantee he led to Old Trafford in the summer. I don't understand that, guys. I don't understand the point they're trying to make. How is that a transfer tactic? That's not a transfer tactic. That is not a transfer tactic. That's a transfer decision. Where the Belgian was allowed to leave for Real Madrid in the summer instead of during the winter window. That's not a tactic. It's a fucking transfer decision. We're not selling him now. We're selling him in a few. What? Is anybody else with me on this? If not, right, I'm off. It's not a transfer tactic, is it? That's not a tactic. When I read it, Timo Werner transfer tactic, I'm thinking, hello, what's going on here? This sounds interesting. And I read it, and I'm just like, I think you get the point anyway. Right, I'm off. Yeah, all right. If you enjoy my content, if you're stupid enough that you enjoy my content and you want to see more of my videos, you can support my channel by clicking on join below this video. Right, that's me done. There's no more videos today. I've had enough. I've had enough. It's 4:10, and you will not believe this, but I've had nothing to eat today. Nothing. So I think it's about time that I went and got something to scram. All right, guys, listen. Liverpool game tonight. Yes. Come on. All right. I'm going live on here on KopTalk.tv to everybody tonight. When I say tonight, probably in about an hour. No, I reckon maybe about 6, 7 UK time, something like that maybe. Excuse me. 45 years old, I behave like a teenager. Oh, well, at least I'm not boring. Well, do you know, sometimes people say I'm boring, but, you know, try my best. You guys must fucking like my videos. Well, I know there's a few of you watch my videos because you don't fucking like me. You like to keep an eye on me, don't you? Like to see what I'm doing. I've got that much control over you. You like to see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of people watch my videos because they enjoy my content. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'll be going live on KopTalk.tv right here on YouTube. So make sure under the video where it says there'll be a little bell, I think, or on the channel or whatever. I don't know. There's a bell somewhere. You know, I'm not down with technology. Press the bell. All right, and that should notify you when I go live. Join, come and join. Come on, we're gonna have an answer about LFC before the game. The reason I'm not doing it after the game is because I'm an hour ahead of the UK, so it'll finish really late. And do you know what I mean? I'll be like tired then, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'll go live after the game if I'm still wide awake, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do it during the game because, you know, I think you guys will be more focused on that than me, all right? But I will go live today on KopTalk.tv before the game. You don't need to be a member or anything, you know, support me or anything. Just like watching my videos, giving me a thumbs up, and commenting my videos is a good enough support for me. Do you know what I'm saying? I always get the occasional thumb down. I get one thumb down on every video. Do you know what I'm saying? That makes me chuckle because that makes me feel powerful. I like that. I like it. I like the fact that someone's there and going, fucking fat cunt, fuck off. I love that, man. Love that. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? Right, guys, I'm off. All right.